Hello everyone and welcome to Exciting Nuclei channel. And I know for the past few days I've been only uploading Python lecture series. So today I'm going to discuss about the problem that I face while learning the pointers. So let me switch my screen to show you. So as you know, my screen is visible, I hope. So now before that, let me quickly include all the libraries or packages. So today we are going to see about pointers. The first thing that I came to mind is that what are pointers? So why I am targeting these kind of things like discussing pointers and what are they to give you context about what I have been facing issue in. That's why I'm starting from what are the pointers and how to define them. So actually, the pointers are nothing but these are the variables that stores the value, or you can say address value, address values for any element. So here I'm not saying variable because a pointer can also store the memory location of functions too. Not only function, it can also store the, you can say, location for variables and other arrays most likely, and also some like we can also find some memory and that. So basically these are the point, this is what pointer is. So I will also going to show you, I am also going to show you the basic thing about pointers, how to assign them. So let's say if I have created a variable x and assign it a value 3. Now let's say if I want to extract or you can say retrieve this value from what they say from the memory without actually calling this one variable. So there is one way to do that, and that is by using pointer. So before extracting this value, we have to first create a pointer actually. So the method to create a pointer is actually quite simple. You just have to put the data type, then put a asterisk, then the name the pointer, or also you can assign a name of any pointer or anything else, and then put the address of any variable. Let's say if I want to put the address of x, you have to you can say type this and symbol here, because this is what actually represents the memory location. Also, there is one thing to keep in mind, that we can also put this asterisk here, and it will be it's still going to be valid, and you can do anything you want. You can also put it like in this between, but I prefer either put the this asterisk before the variable or after this data type. So without wasting time, let me just see out. So what this pointer actually give us, if I try to print this and see what this actually give us. So when I you can say run this function, you can see there is an most likely non-identifiable string, or you can say nonsense thing that is appearing on our console. So this is nothing but just the location of x that has been stored in our memory. which is good thing. So actually, I have no doubts up until now. And there is also one thing we can do here is that make it a little bit more informative, like pointer, and then we are also going to value. Let me put the spaces here. So there is a what they call, I think it is called dereferencing of a pointer. So dereferencing can be done by putting an asterisk mark and then calling the pointer there. So this can be done to, you can say, call the pointer and see what is the value that is stored at that memory location. So now we are going to run this and see what output it going to return us. So as you can see, that also cool because we get the output, and this memory changed this time. That means the memory is actually changing, and that's the part that I am confused about. That at first this the memory is like this. Let me put it here. At first memory is, oh, I think I get the point actually, because we have run the program again and reinitialized what they say the variable x and the pointer to. Maybe that's why the you can say the memory location is actually uh, changing. So we have solved our first doubt. And there is also one thing that I'm actually thinking of, that how can we, you can say, make what they say, like maybe we can also store the arrays in this too, and also string values. So there is nothing like sort of some complex operation for that. But the thing that I'm actually, you can say, facing some error in is actually something like what they say, like pointer operations. That means pointer arithmetics. So if I show you arithmetic, so pointer arithmetics maybe like if I just copy and paste some code here to show you actually. Please don't mind the copy and paste. So as you can see, we have actually created an array of 3 elements and assigned pointer to it. So as I say, we can also change this name. Maybe this time I'm going to put something like 1 here to differentiate it from the above. Okay, now if I'm trying to run this actually, maybe like this. So our value, you can say 20 is actually getting output in the console. So I don't know how this is actually working, because at the pointer P1 we have stored the entire array, right? But we are only getting something like 20, which is the second element of the you could say the array. So this is just my hypothesis, but maybe this plus plus bracket by assignment operator is actually sorry, let me just cut it from here. Maybe this plus plus assignment operator is actually naturally pointing to the index 1 or index 1 or maybe the second element of the array. So that's what I thought, that maybe this P1 star star actually pointing to the second element of array, because if I try to remove this, or maybe I should just comment it for the sake of, and then if I just do nothing and dereference this pointer P1 and then run this program, we get nothing but just the first element. So maybe that's why I've actually reached to this conclusion that when we assign pointer to an array, so this time our array is actually assigning, you can say, like element wise location to this pointer P1, which I don't understand why it is doing so, because if we are actually storing the whole array and storing the location of this array, or maybe I am not actually storing the location of this array, I am just storing the, you can say, the array to the pointer, or I am just representing, I am just pointing to the array position. Maybe that's why I am seeing this type of behavior. So what if I try to actually put the end sign here, and if I try to run this program, I am getting an error which I don't understand why it is happening like this. So that's why I am just confused about this part. So if anyone knows about that, it will be helpful if you share that in comment actually, because when I see, you can say, because I have no idea why is it working like this. And there is also one thing that I am just confused about, is that where could we need something like this? Let's say we have actually a pointer P here, and there is also one thing that we can do actually, which I have found later, that we can also create a pointer P2 with the location of this pointer, sorry, this pointer P also, and we can also use this pointer as it is in our code. I think this should be the case, or maybe we should put this double star here. Yeah, so actually if I want to give the, if I want to store the value of this pointer P, again in another pointer we have to put two stars. Maybe how it is working, I'm also not quite understanding this part. So maybe like, so I'm also maybe I should put a comment like, see what this double star represent here. So if I try to run actually this, you can say operation, or you can say if I want to get the location of x again. So if I put that like something pointer p and copy this code and put it here again, and this time I'm going to call P2 actually P2, and if I try to call the value, I have to put this two asterisks again to reach to the x. Maybe it is making something like a map to actually work like this. So if I run this, so as you can see, the pointer P2 is actually also returning us the same value as x. That means we have, if we assign location to a pointer, and if we want to dereference it to the original variable, we have to put the n number of referencing that we have created. So if I run this, so as you can see, now the output is quite clear. What if I only dereferences it on the one level only? Then maybe I'm going to see some unexpected behavior actually. So as you can see, both these 36917FF75C. So as you can see, both the pointer P2 and both the pointer P1 is actually pointing to the same memory location, which is the expected behavior because P is the memory of pointer P, or sorry, P is the memory of pointer X or X variable. And if I put you can say dereferencing P2 one level, so we are going to get the value of P. That's why we are seeing this. Well, actually, I'm trying to create some, you can say, understanding about that. So as you can see, when we create this, uh, we can get the reasoning, or you can say the thought process of how this pointer works. So maybe we may need some more time to understand how this pointer works, and how to, you can say, use efficiently about this pointer. So maybe I need some more time on it. So these are actually the doubt that I am actually quite confused about. So maybe if someone knows about it, please put in the comment, because that might be helpful for me in my learning process. That's all. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you know about the solution for the problems that I am facing, please tell me through the comments, and maybe also you should also comment like something like what should I do to understand this more about this pointer thing. Maybe like how to, maybe I should do something like hands-on project or some low-level project, you can say what they say, sort of hobby projects to actually understand this pointer thing. So I hope I am going to get help from everyone. So thank you about that.